Oh, here we go. Hello, everybody. It just like goes live. It doesn't even give us a countdown. My goodness. Welcome back to our next edition for the Brown Side of Disney with those Disney crazed moms. My name is Tamika. I am the mouth of IG at Tamika Talks, and I'm the thought leader at Life and Pumps, where I am based in the Philadelphia area.
And I'm Tanae. I'm the writer at, I almost said Life with Tanae again, sunshinemama.com. I am on Twitter and Instagram at Tanae Michelle, and I'm based in NYC.
Wonderful.
I really almost said Life with Tanae again.
Because it's a part of who you are. I don't know why. Maybe you need to just combine the two. And then that way it'll be easier for you to say it or remember or whatever. Or at least have the links pointed to one another. So in the event that that's what you spill out, people will still get it. But today, guys, is the 91st birthday for Mickey Mouse. So as you guys know, Mickey Mouse debuted on Walt Disney under Steamboat Willie. That is how long this train has been running. A lot of people were complaining that they could not find Steamboat Willie on Disney Plus. I hadn't actually looked because I had watched it on like YouTube. You know how they run those little shorts on YouTube. So I hadn't actually checked to see if it was officially on there or not. So I'll have to check again and see. Well, hello there. Are you Spider-Man?
I have my headphone in so he can't hear me.
Oh, he can't hear me. Oh, I'm like, okay, why isn't he answering me? Got it. But guys, what we want to do is we want to welcome everyone in, and we want to remind you that we have to sing happy birthday to Mickey Mouse. So I went to the store and I got a cupcake in his honor. Oh, look, we have both babies. Hello there. You might as well take that earpiece. Yeah, it's a wrap. So let them sing happy birthday to Mickey Mouse.
We're going to sing happy birthday to Mickey Mouse. Hold on. Now I got to figure out how to disconnect it.
I can hear you.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Today's Mickey Mouse's birthday. It is. Share the water with your brother. Yeah, for real. He's like, for real?
Like, how you know? How you know that? How you know that? As moms, we know things. Yes. So it is Mickey Mouse's birthday. So hopefully you guys have some way to celebrate, be it with a cupcake, be it with a piece of chicken. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Let's just celebrate Mickey Mouse. So are we ready to sing happy birthday, everybody?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Happy birthday to you.
Stand up, I can't see you.
Happy birthday to you.
Zane is dancing like
Happy
it's his birthday.
Dear Mickey. Happy birthday to you. I didn't put a candle on my cupcake because I felt like 91, I might burn down the house. But you guys understand with the sentiment. Yes. Oh my God. Darlene is saying she just left Mickey Mouse. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm hoping the weather in Orlando or in California is great right now. I did see that it was 90 degrees in California. I don't know what it is in Orlando, but I totally need a Mickey trip in my life. I need to work on that before the year ends. But with that, what I wanted everyone to do is to really think about what your favorite Mickey Minnie I can't even talk. What your favorite Mickey memory is. Both, at whatever point in your life, be it just you watching him on TV, something that he's done that has really gotten you excited, or just why you love Disney. So we'll wait and let other people think about what they want to say. Oh, Darlene is saying it's 66 degrees in Orlando right now. I'm good with that because it is not 66 degrees here in Philadelphia, unfortunately. So I would say that my favorite, Mickey Mouse memory is really the very first time that I went. I drove with my father, my parent, my mom, my dad, my grandmother. And I remember that ride seemed like an eternity. And I remember when we finally did go to the theme park, Mickey Mouse was the first person that I saw. So for years, he's the only person I ever equated with Orlando. It was like, no, that's ridiculous. Like it just, nothing else happened in Orlando. And I just remember like being so excited about seeing him and getting out of the car. So it was like, To me, and I think that that's kind of like how my travel passion grew from feeling like, you travel to go see Mickey, and it was always like when we got in the car, I would always be like, are we going to see Mickey Mouse today? Are we going to see Mickey Mouse today? So that's my memory. That's my favorite Mickey memory. What's your favorite Mickey memory?
So I don't have that many Mickey memories from childhood. So my favorite Mickey memory is recent.
That's okay.
I took my boys to Disney last year, and they met Mickey for the first time. That's currently my favorite Mickey memory. Because that was special.
Absolutely.
That's yours too. RJ said mine too.
Oh, RJ, yes, it is magical. It is something that hopefully you will remember forever. Oh, so you got a cookie. That's how you'll celebrate Mickey's birthday, with a cookie. Very good. But I was reading about the decorations and things that they're doing in Disney World, and I was so happy to see that in Animal Kingdom's Discovery Island, the snowflake decorations were created by 5 people living with a disability as a part of this program called the Augusta Training Shop. And it's basically a nonprofit that provides jobs for adults with physical and cognitive disabilities. So I was online and I was trying to see if I could get some pictures of it actually in Animal Kingdom, because that's my favorite park as well. But I saw like a few of, I guess it's a link that the Augusta Training Shop posted, because of course they're pretty excited that they have 5 people that work for them who actually are artisans, and they were able to get their work in Disney. Like, that's huge. So then I was just trying to figure out like some of the other decorations, who comes up with them, how do they decide what they're going to use? Is it the same year after year? I feel like sometimes, like with the Halloween decorations, sometimes it's just they just pull them back out again. So I just wanted to try to get an idea, but I didn't see much about it. So I'm actually going to look up the Augusta Training Shop and see what theirs is. And I just wonder, like, do they do this every year? Are there decorations at Disneyland for people, that have been created by local artisans as well? So when you were there, what did you think about the decorations when you were just there?
So when I was there, they didn't have Christmas decorations up yet. They still had Halloween because we went.
Oh, right.
We were there. Excuse me. We were there on Halloween Day. So
got it. Okay.
Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios on Halloween Day, but we didn't go to Not So Scary because it was like a last minute trip, so tickets were sold out. But
yeah. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So yes, I guess they turned the park around the next day after you guys left. Yeah, got it. Got it. Yeah. So I've been looking at a lot of pictures and just kind of like trying to see like, what the style is, if it's different from the last time I was there. I haven't actually done Christmas at Disney in a very long time. So I do have some pictures. They're older, so I'm hoping that the decorations have changed since then. But I totally love to see, just the kind of feel that they are, what they look like. So Darlene is saying they're definitely up in full force now. Was there anything that stood out to you that you feel like people should go and see? Because I feel like that should be a part of your Disney experience, especially when you're going through the holidays. Totally adds to the memories of it. What I actually want to do, and I'm hoping I can do it this year, is I'm going to put up a tree and on my tree be Disney ornaments. Maybe I'll do like the princesses, or maybe I'll do Marvel. You said you're going to do what?
I said, don't make me spend money.
Well, no, here's the thing. Listen, so that's what I feel like we should focus on, doing it inexpensively. So we don't physically have to buy a real tree. Like, I've been watching all these like DIY videos about how you can kind of make a Christmas tree with stuff you have at home. Because I'm big on this sustainability, because I don't need any more waste. Like, I am totally over stuff. And so I thought it would be really cute to make a Christmas tree out of stuff that you already have at home. And then even if you have your kids like draw and color the characters, I think that would be so cute. So I'm going to figure out some ways that we can kind of do some things differently at Christmas without spending more money and adding to waste. So Darlene is saying that Hollywood Studios is totally magical. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. If you took pictures, post them, I guess, when we're done in the comments so that people can see them, so they can get a feel for what they look like. You can see some of them on the Disney page, but I just feel like, They seem to be kind of much, pretty much the same to me, and I don't feel like you're getting a big variety. And I'm sure that's because they're like, if you want to see it, you should come here and check it out. Which totally, totally, totally get. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. And then I wonder, do they
Sorry.
have a Santa Claus at Disney World for the children to see? And what happens
I
for the children who don't necessarily believe in Santa Claus or follow through with that? So I just often wonder that, like how they handled that.
I know they have one
Oh,
at Disneyland.
say
They
that
definitely
again.
have one. They definitely have a Santa at Disneyland.
Oh,
So,
okay. Is he there like for the entire season, or is he just there?
hmm
Oh, nice. Nice. So I wonder. So then I wonder, like, will they do it at like Disney Springs? Because they have that really nice area where all the kids hang out at. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to know. Like, I don't think even when I've gone when I was younger, around the holiday time, that I look for Santa Claus. I guess I was so wrapped up in being at Disney that
yeah.
didn't even like cross my mind. So parents, that might be an even better reason to take your kids because they're not thinking about Santa Claus. They might be real excited just about being with Mickey. Because I promise you, I have no idea. Oh, okay. So she says in Disney Springs at the Christmas Tree Trail. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense because they do have that Christmas tree store there, or
hmm
a holiday store there. So yeah, I guess that totally makes sense. And then they probably have ears that kind of go along with the holiday. Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah, exactly. She said never paid. Natalie's saying never paid attention to Santa. Me either. Like I feel like when you're there, he's like an afterthought. So I feel like for any parent out there who is trying to transition into telling their kids, just a secret. I won't say what the secret is in case there's some littles listening.
And the headphones are back in.
Okay. I don't want to put nothing out there. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. That might be a good way to transition that out. Like I wouldn't expect you to do it right now. Your kids are really young. But later on, when you're not sure how to tell them, that might be a really good way to transition out. Who
He
knows?
wouldn't have believed you
But I don't know
anyway.
if you guys
So right
saw.
before
You said what?
I heard you, he wouldn't have believed you anyway. Right before we left to go to Disney, he was telling one of his friends at church that he was going to Disney to like that. Like Mickey Mouse is not real, and he was like, "Yes, he is. I've seen him. Yes, he is."
I
And the
know
little
that's right.
boy,
You tell him. Yes, he is. He better get his life together.
yeah, and the little boy. It's so funny because the little
I
boy is
tell
like literally the same age as him, and he was like, "Mickey Mouse is not real." And RJ was like, "Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He lives at Disney World."
I don't understand that. So I guess parents that are out there, if you've told your children that Santa doesn't exist, are you also telling them that Mickey Mouse isn't real? And what reason do they have for when they go to the park to even want to take pictures with these characters? Like, I feel like, what's the message that you're sending? Because you can't be like, Mickey Mouse is real, but Santa Claus ain't. Like, come on.
Right,
Some gotta get. Some
right.
gotta get. Some gotta
What
get.
are you doing?
But did you see that what they have unveiled in the airport is that now when you go to Orlando to go on the monorail, it is totally covered with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So I was like, that is so cool. But then I said, probably not cool for anyone that's there with no intentions of going to, because now you're getting on the monorail and the kid is like, I'm gonna see Galaxy's Edge because I would totally be that way. So I'm like, I wonder how that's working. But as always, I feel like Disney has great marketing and great advertising. So pretty sure parents know if they're going through the airport in Orlando that not seeing Mickey Mouse is not an option. It's not an option.
Yeah, that's like impossible.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you depending on how you pattern it, you might be able to get away with it, but doesn't seem to be such the case. And then what I was trying to figure out is if they were doing something in the park today or like this week for Mickey Mouse's birthday. And I didn't really see much. Like when I looked on Instagram and I followed them on Twitter, I didn't see much. They announced the birthday, and then also what I found interesting is in them announcing the birthday, they also said happy birthday to Minnie Mouse, but I always thought it was just Mickey Mouse's birthday.
Yeah, I thought Minnie's birthday was a completely different day, but I've been seeing people on social also saying happy birthday to Minnie. too. I also didn't see anything like specific, but they've been celebrating like this entire year for 90. So they
Right.
probably are just like, happy birthday, 91. Now we can
Poor Mickey getting shafted. So yeah, I can totally see that. But yeah, I'll keep my eye out. And then, like I said, of course, I'm looking up decorations. And then I was trying to catch the ending for Dancing with the Stars because you know this is the point. This is the point when I actually watch because they're at the semifinals. To see like who's still on there and what's going on. So I was happy to see that Kel Mitchell is still on there. I got to see his dance. He did a really good job tonight. So I'm feeling like, you know, he might be able to hold out. So we shall see. Let's see. So Darlene was saying all she knows is today they were giving out buttons for I guess for his birthday. Yeah, it makes sense. You know, they probably I wonder if it's like different buttons like happy birthday to him or they just the standard buttons because you know when you go to the park you can get a button that says it's my birthday. I'm celebrating my birthday. So I don't know, but that's what's put out there. Let me think. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Have you guys seen the pictures for Enchanted Rose, which is the spa that's at Disney's Grand Floridian?
No, but I don't want to look at it because it's gonna make me sad.
Yeah. Listen. So it came up today and something that I was doing, and I was like, let me really look at this. Yeah, it's like being a princess at the spa. So if you are looking to go and have a princess day for an adult, that might be the way to go. And then what I love about it is I'm like, you can always have the kids go to the park with someone else or schedule your spa treatments around that. And so that's something that I'm totally adding to my list. Darlene, have you been? I see you saying that it's amazing. Have you been? Have you checked it out? Like, give us the tea because we want to know. Because I am totally going to add that to my list. And then I'm wondering, like, how much time do I really need to go there and make it work? And,
Darlene sounds like she's doing all the things, and I'm jealous.
She is, right? I know. I need to have a friend like Darlene in my life. I was telling my friends the other day, I'm dropping some of them because they don't be wanting to go nowhere and do some things. And, you know, I be needing to do all the things in my life. I can't help it. I can't help it.
And now especially I'm like, okay, where are we going? And now my kids want to be in school. I'm like, this is an inconvenience because I can't just take you out of school every week.
You can. I totally would. Especially while he's young, I totally would. These are the times
everybody's saying. They're like, he's in kindergarten. He'll be all right.
Yeah. These are the times that you really want to start making the memories. I'm telling you. And these are the things that I just remember, you know, growing up that my parents were like, yeah, come on, we're going to go do this. And so it was never like, oh, you got to go to school. So I just feel like Disney is an experience and it's something that you don't forget. I mean, think about it. I talked about my first trip. I was little and I remember that. So Darlene is saying that they went to the restaurant and she had a massage. Oh, so she's only 30 minutes away. Got it. Oh, right. So is the restaurant a part of the spa or is it separate? Because it looked like it was kind of like you could go there and do an all-day thing where basically you can book a couples massage if you want, or you can do a singles massage that included lunch. It looked like they had that room that you can sit in with the spa. Like it was an entire experience. And I feel like, you know, Disney just needs to be advertising that. Like, come to Disney. And then, you know what would be great? If they had it where they had babysitters who would take your kids to the theme parks while you were at the spot. Imagine that.
The one that's on the floor.
Yeah, imagine that. Oh, she said it's separate. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to check that out. I haven't been to the Grand Floridian in years. We stayed there one time, and I just felt like it was so quiet that it just didn't work for my very noisy family. So I was like, but I did love that it is on the monorail route. Like that to me was very important in transporting and going back and forth. But I feel like now with that Disney Skyliner, it doesn't really matter where you stay. As long as you can get to that, you know, you can transport up and down the streets pretty quickly. So a good thing we haven't heard any bad news about the Disney Skyliner. It seems to be running smoothly and everything is going well. So the few people that I know that have been there in the past few weeks have been on it and they've enjoyed it. You know, one girl said that she was a little scared, but after she got on it, she was used to it. And I told her, it is totally nothing to be afraid of. I had a blast. Like that could be a ride in itself. Like you just get on there and ride back and forth all day. The kids will probably love it and not pay attention at all. But I do want to talk about Disney Plus because, you know, they finally got all the kinks out because there was
not all of them. No, not all of them. I have a problem with Disney Plus. I love Disney Plus though. I've watched Noelle. Okay, I didn't watch it yesterday, but every other day since Disney Plus has dropped, I've watched Noelle. I really love that movie. Disney Plus, because if you didn't, I was going to before we um left. But what have you watched so far?
So, of course, I've watched The Mandalorian. I've seen Noelle several times. And we watched Lady and the Tramp. We've watched Frozen a couple times. And I've been telling people that before they go see Frozen 2, they should totally watch Frozen 1, because I watched Frozen 1, of course, after I'd already seen 2. And then I was like, wait a minute. Oh, now some things really make sense. So I feel like it's a great segue, because I feel like that movie was out so long ago that there are a lot of things that you would forget. Unfortunately, my daughter forgot nothing. She still knows the movie verbatim. The entire time we're watching it, she's like singing the movie and singing all the songs. So it was fun to kind of have like a Disney sing along in my living room. I loved it. But look, Darlene is saying that she's watched Noelle every day also. That is so funny that so many of us love that. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like we need some happiness in our lives after what's going on. So my daughter has been watching the High School Musical series. I've only seen probably I think I've seen like one episode of it, but she gives me a recap every day in the car because she's been watching it at school when she totally should not be.
Okay, wait. I have two problems with Disney Plus. So my problem number one is why doesn't Disney know that we are used to binge culture now? I don't appreciate this one episode every week. Like, I was ready. I go to work early in the morning. So I go to work at 4 a.m. So the day Disney Plus dropped, I was like, oh, great. Because I'm ready. Because I'm awake now. 4 a.m. I have time. And I went. And there was only one episode of High School Musical up. And it was the episode I already saw because we streamed the first one while I was at the Geekly Retreat.
Oh, that's right.
So I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. A lot of people are saying that. So I'm wondering if they're going to change that. Because a lot of people have been saying that. People have been saying that about The Mandalorian. Like, don't give me one episode at a time. I need to know what happened. And especially everybody wants to know what the deal is with Baby Yoda. Like, Yoda is like a superstar on the internet right now. So everybody wants to know what's going on.
And somebody was like, they don't want us to binge it because they want to keep our money. Like, we done already signed up for the 3 years. Verizon is giving away the free. Like, you already have the money.
Right.
Nobody's going to cancel it. Right. Nobody's leaving.
Exactly. And I mean, if you look at the statistics, they already said that, Disney beat out Netflix in a matter of hours. So yeah, we good. Like, now you're making us angry by not giving us what we need.
Right. So my second problem is, and I'm sure that they'll fix this eventually, like they just launched it, that, like how when you watch something on Netflix, like if you're watching a series on Netflix, you can go back and it'll pick up where you left off. Disney Plus doesn't do that. So I was watching Boy Meets World. And I know, and I don't even know what episode I got up to because I was watching it like really late. And it plays continuously. So you don't have to click anything. It doesn't do are you still watching like Netflix. It'll just keep playing. But I don't know what episode I finished with. And then when I went back to watch it, it was like I never even watched it.
Oh, so it didn't even capture any of it.
It doesn't show you like where you left off. So like it doesn't show that you've watched the other episodes.
Yeah, they probably will fix that. So they'll probably add like a history, something, so you can go back and say, yeah, I'm surprised.
Nothing. Like how Netflix has like the continue watching. It doesn't have that.
Right.
That bothers me.
That's, and I think I just didn't pay that any mind. I feel like we watched Frozen because we watched it so many times. Probably that's the reason I didn't pay attention. But I feel like one of the times we had to cut it off because we were doing something. And I felt like when we came back to it, we couldn't start in the middle. We had to start from the beginning. So what? I didn't. So I feel like that's something that they will work out because that's going to be a kink that's going to be very annoying to people. And because can you fast forward? I didn't even try to do that. Can you fast forward?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I have to try. I feel like I'll work it out.
No,
But
you can, because I remember the kids were watching a Goofy movie and Zane kept rewinding and fast forwarding it, and RJ was getting mad.
what I did see is that apparently Disney Plus might have had an information hack. Yeah,
Already?
I saw that literally before I got on here. I meant to say that. Yes, they're saying that you might need to change your password,
Oh
just in case
goodness.
some information has gotten out. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? I'm not surprised. I mean, think about it. People knew. I mean, my thing is, if you're going to be a hacker, that's the best thing to hack because everybody like was waiting by it, waiting for it. And if you follow people on Twitter, you already know. Okay, this person got it, that person got it, this person got it. I mean, because everybody was talking about being Disney Plus wasted. So I feel like if they
Oh
were a
yeah.
hacker, this is easy
I
to,
so I just
you, know, you see it.
I just see it. It says Disney Plus accounts are already being hacked and sold online.
Yeah,
Thousands of Disney Plus customers have had their accounts hacked.
yeah. The nature
Now
to
I
be.
gotta change my password.
Yeah, it's the nature of the beast. So I'm not surprised though. I feel, and the thing is, it's probably those people who have passwords that are very easy, like maybe their password is their name or something like that. You know, that's what the hackers are looking for. They're not looking for ones that gotta like decipher. They are totally and no means looking for that. So Darlene is saying that she heard a couple on Facebook groups where people are seeing new profiles that they didn't make. Wow. And you bold enough to go in my account and make another profile? What? You know what? Listen, people are like, I'm gonna watch these shows by any means necessary. And they do
Right.
whatever they can do to get in there and watch it. That is interesting. Yeah, so I figured I'm not surprised though. I mean, literally they gained over, they were saying what, 10 million followers in that one
In one day.
yeah. So like
The
come
first
on.
day.
Right. If you're a hacker, that's a gold mine. You're like, yeah, I'm getting somebody. So I'm not surprised at that. And I'm sure that probably what's going to happen is they're just going to have, Disney's just going to step up their security measures so that it's not that easy. Maybe make like a 2-step verification or something to that effect. So we'll see. I'm sure it's not over. I'm certain at all. We'll see. Yes. But I'm just waiting to see like what other shows they're gonna drop for holiday, and I'm hoping they're gonna add Steamboat Willie because people have been talking about it. Like, come on! And I
And
realize
Mickey Mouse Club isn't on Disney Plus.
it's not. Oh, that's interesting. So what I want to know is at what point are they gonna phase out the shows they have on like Hulu and Netflix and all of that? Like, at what point will they phase all of those off and they'll just be on their channel? You know what I mean? Or is the plan to
Probably
kind of
like
just
when
leave them as they are and see what happens? I don't know.
probably when like contracts expire, because they have contracts and stuff for that. Like
Mm,
so one of the Christmas movies that the kids always watch is on Netflix, but it's also on Disney Plus. Like the Once Upon a Christmas or Twice Upon a Christmas, one of those.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Is on both. And then James was saying that too. He was like, so does that mean they're gonna take it off Netflix? But I'm like, they have contracts. And then, Disney owns Hulu now, so they're probably not worried about that.
Yeah, they probably not worried about Hulu, but I'm sure they don't want people on Netflix.
Yeah, but they've been phasing their stuff off of Netflix for the longest.
Right. Right. Yeah. So I guess we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, guys, it has been so much fun chatting up Disney with you guys. We will see you guys next week. And don't forget, if you did not sing
My
happy
kids
birthday
will
to
be
Mickey
asleep
Mouse,
next week.
it's not too late. You said what?
I said my kids will be asleep next week.
Oh, look, she's saying that she knows Infinity War won't be on Disney Plus until June of 2020. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because I guess that, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, hold on to it as long as you can. You know you're gonna get people watching it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna actually play with it a little tonight because I got some time before I need to get some things done. I need to work on the rest of my Disney playlist. I can see what I want to watch. But other than that, guys, we will see you guys next week. Make sure you guys check in midweek to kind of let us know what you guys are up to. We will do a better job in providing you guys more updates and what we will be talking about as for the following Monday. It just seems Monday comes so quickly and I'm just not ready. But I'm going to do a better job for you guys, I promise. But other than that, that's all we have. So have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.